here to entertain the people, to save them from their boredom, their agony. The adulation of the millions of Jericho-holics is all the thanks I need. Well, maybe a championship reign or two thrown in for good measure, huh? And what better time to shoot for that than on the road to Wrestlemania?
Exciting event. We have officially started the road to Wrestlemania. With the Royal Rumble mere weeks away, everyone is jockeying for a spot in the match.
Not everyone, JR. We need some superstars left for the actual championship matches at the pay-per-view.
Well, King, the winner of tonight's matches will compete on next week's Raw to be named #1 contender to the WWE Championship.
Are you serious? Is it too late for me to get a match tonight?
I'm afraid so, King.
Oh, great. That means I'm stuck with you all night again.
I know you want to be in the WWE Championship picture, Jericho, but so do I. We'll see which one of us wants it more tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, from Cameron, North Carolina, weighing in at 225 pounds, Jeff Hardy. The opponent, weighing in at 226 pounds, Y2J, Chris Jericho.
And here we go. Chris Jericho and Jeff Hardy, one-on-one. determine who will be in next week's fatal four-way match to decide the #1 contender for the WWE Championship.
This matchup can be summed up in one word: explosive. Oh, come on now. That was just uncalled for.
And he strikes at his opponent with the knee.
He turned the tables on his opponent with that one.
What a sneaky, vindictive move.
There's the reversal. There's the senton. Oh, what a painful kick.
And the knuckles connect. What impact from the knee. Jericho has to be on his game tonight, facing the tough and resilient Jeff Hardy.
Resilient is right. Hardy's nearly impossible to keep down.
A textbook reversal there. He takes his opponent down with a flying forearm.
Break.
It seems he's out to win by any means necessary. Y2J is one of the most determined athletes in the business, and I can assure you that he'll leave nothing in the gas tank. But the referee has called for the bell. That's it. Jericho defeated a very determined Jeff Hardy tonight.
Shane McMahon coming out to congratulate him?
We now have our 4 competitors for next week's #1 contender fatal 4-way match. The others are...
What was that all about?
It seems like someone is playing mind games with Chris Jericho. Thanks for tuning in to Raw. Tonight's main event pits 4 formidable superstars in a fatal 4-way match.
The winner will compete for the WWE Championship at Royal Rumble, JR. That's a prize fit for a king.
Each of these 4 will need to be at their best tonight.
Hey, Junior. What do you want, Jericho? Maybe world peace, the jetpack? But why don't you start by telling me why you put up that code? Jericho, I didn't do anything. I was talking to some of the crew after the show, and they said you were nosing around the production booth. You don't look like an IT guy to me.
I'm not telling you anything.
Oh, okay. My mistake. Talk! No! Flap your lips! No! I'm gonna break it! Talk! No! Okay, I give up. I'll talk. Now spill it, or I spill you.
Okay, listen, Chris, don't shoot the messenger. Last night I got an envelope full of money and instructions to play a DVD after your match.
You didn't make the video?
No, I swear.
I've got my eye on you.
The following contest is a four-man battle royal. On the way to the ring, from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds, Randy Orton.
All designed to keep you safe. But when rules start getting broken, you start questioning your fate. I have a voice that is my savior, hates to love and loves to hate. I have a voice that has the knowledge and the power to your fate. I hear voices crying, I see heroes dying, I taste blood that's trying, I feel tension rising. I hear voices in my head, they count for me, they understand, they talk to me, they talk to me. They tell me things that I will do, they show me things I'll do to you, they talk to me. They talk to me. Mr. Kennedy.
Now that I have everybody's attention, I would just like to remind you that I weigh in tonight at 246 pounds. I hail from Green Bay, Wisconsin, Mr. Kennedy! Kennedy!
And the opponent, from San Antonio, Texas, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
I said chill, up and down their spine. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. I make them hot. I make them shiver. Whenever I'm around, they see me walk. They hear me talk. I make them feel like they're on cloud nine. Just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. Ain't your heart out, girls? Hands off the merchandise. I think I'm cute. I know I'm sexy. I've got the looks.
And the opponent, weighing in at 226 pounds, Y2J, Chris Jericho.
This is going to be a grueling match tonight. 4 superstars enter the ring, but only one leaves as the #1 contender for the WWE title.
And not just any superstars, Shawn Michaels, Mr. Kennedy, Chris Jericho, and Randy Orton. 4 of the toughest competitors out there today.
It seems he's out to win by any means necessary.
What a sequence of punches! And he plants him down with authority.
And he goes for the neck breaker. A vicious stomp.
There's that smash mouth style and ugly offense. Uh-oh. Talk about a...
It's the walls of Jericho.
And there's the flying forearm.
Oh, man. This might be the difference maker in this match. In might say Chris Jericho's already warmed up after his altercation with Finley earlier.
You think one of these three superstars gave Finley that tape?
I have no clue. But whoever's messing with Jericho will learn that's a surefire way to catch a beat. What a sneaky, vindictive move.
You know what they say, desperate men do desperate things. He used his opponent's momentum on that one. He's going in for the kill.
Oh, and the knee connects. Y2J has slept on the walls of Jericho. Hey,
Maybe he's locked on the walls of Jericho.
what physicality! What strength!
This is great, JR. He's really letting his opponent have it.
The submission is locked in. This could be huge.
Oh my gosh, JR! You can't go long without tapping out to...
This could be a pinfall. There's the kick out. No surprise there. A striking elbow staggering the opponent. It seems he's out to win by any means necessary.
Here's the pin! Could this be it?
A hard right hand. And there goes Orton.
Just listen to his body crash into the ground. And he strikes with the elbow.
Excellent counter. What ring presence.
Just listen to his body crash into the ground.
A vicious stomp. He's sizing up his opponent. This could be it.
And he made the most of it with that DDT. He hits his opponent with the elbow.
A vicious stomp. A flying form, sending the opponent crashing down to the ground. What a sneaky, vindictive move.
What they say, desperate men do desperate things.
A textbook reversal there.
Here's the cover, JR.
He's not going to get the 3 count without doing some more damage first.
And bam, he knocks the opponent down. Just listen to his body crash into the ground. Uh-oh, I think he's looking to finish off his opponent. Uh-oh, it's the walls of Jericho.
And he lights up his opponent's chest with that chop. Who's it going to be? Mr. Kennedy, HBK, the Legend Killer, or Y2J? Who's going to face Cena for the WWE Championship? A swift kick to the opponent. These superstars are in rough shape. Fatigue has set in.
Here's the code breaker. He's going for the pin.
1, 2, 3.
Mr. Kennedy has been eliminated.
He countered that one perfectly. There's nothing fancy about that.
A simple move that sets up bigger things. Here's what the fans, Jericho with the code breaker. We knew these superstars weren't going to be easy on each other, but this is too much. He may get the 3 count here.
1, 2, 3.
And there it is. That's the match. Chris Jericho is the #1 contender.
Counting Finley, he beat 4 other men tonight.
He's only got to beat 1 at Royal Rumble to become WWE champion.
John Cena is no ordinary man, JR.
tag team action, including 2 men who tangled last week, Chris Jericho and Finlay.
That's later, though, JR. First, we get a Divas match. And speaking of Divas, the Diva Search contest is starting up again soon. Woohoo!
Come on, King. What have I told you about getting too much drool on your headset? We don't want to have another short circuit.
You want to keep your eye on me, Jericho? You'll have an up-close view tonight when you and I battle in the ring. Get ready for that eye to be blackened.
My name is Finlay, and I love to fight.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, Finlay and Snitsky. Y2J, Chris Jericho, and Jeff Hardy.
It was 2 weeks ago that Chris Jericho and Jeff Hardy battled it out for an opportunity to face John Cena at the Royal Rumble. Now, can these two proud competitors put aside their differences and concentrate on the task at hand?
The task at hand? You make it sound like they're going grocery shopping. These guys are fighting Finlay and Snitsky.
He puts the boot to his opponent.
Looks like he's got some big code breaker. Good night.
Chris Jericho won a grueling fatal four-way match against the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, Legend Killer Randy Orton, and Mr. Kennedy that set him up as the #1 contender for a shot at the title.
I wouldn't say he won that match as much as he survived it, JR. That was just an all-out war.
And there's the cover. 1. He's not going to get the 3 count without doing some more damage first. What a sneaky, vindictive move. You can bet that Jericho's looking forward to dishing out more punishment on Finlay to see if he can get to...
There's the code breaker!
Those strange messages. Who will save the Savior? And Herman...
There's the pin!
Oh, no! It looks like he's done the proverbial crimp. That's it! That's all she wrote! Jericho seemed to blame Finlay for that code mess a few weeks back, but it looks like he got his revenge.
I'm sure the other superstars don't mind that he's been preoccupied, JR. They'll take any advantage they can get.
watching Monday Night Raw. The WWE Championship will be on the line this weekend at the Royal Rumble. But tonight, the Intercontinental Champion will be defending his title.
To defend your championship days before a pay-per-view is borderline cruel. If I were him, I'd file for an extension.
This is WWE, King, not taxes. It doesn't work like that.
What's up, Jericho? I want you to realize this. If you become the champion, then you and I will become really close. Because after I beat you tonight, I'm gonna be right there to challenge you, best buddy.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, from San Antonio, Texas, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
Up and down their spine, I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. I make them hot. I make them shiver. Whenever I'm around, they see me walk. They hear me talk. I make them feel like they're on cloud nine. Just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. It's your heart out, girl. Hands off the merchandise. I think I'm cute. I know I'm sexy. I've got the looks.
And the opponent, weighing in at 226 pounds, Y2J, Chris Jericho.
Underway, and this weekend, King, Shawn Michaels will be in the Royal Rumble. Chris Jericho has a chance to become the WWE Champion, but tonight it's simply Y2J versus HBK in a classic matchup.
And both men know they can't look beyond their opponents tonight.
It seems he's out to win by any means necessary. Oh, and the knee connects.
You hear how his leg connected? Chris Jericho's fought a hard road to earn the #1 contender spot. Not only did he beat Mr. Kennedy and Randy Orton in a fatal...
Jericho with the code breaker. Looks like he's trying for a pin here. 2, 3. Well, there it is. That's the match. is sure trying to get under the #1 contender's skin. We'll see if he can overcome this and John Cena at Royal Rumble. My colleague, Jerry the King Lawler.
It takes true royalty like me to appreciate the Royal Rumble, JR. This may be my favorite pay-per-view event.
30 superstars are battling for what Chris Jericho is getting tonight. A shot at the WWE Championship.
But for Jericho, John Cena is an imposing roadblock in his path.
The following contest is for the WWE Heavyweight Championship. On the way to the ring, the WWE Champion, John Cena.
Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. It's the franchise where I'm shining now. You can't see me, my time is now. In case you forgot or fell off, I'm still hot. Knock your shell off. My money stacked fat, plus I can't turn the swell off. The franchise doing big business. I live this, it's automatic. I win it, so you hear those horns, you finish. A soldier, and I stay under you fighting. Plus I'm storming on you chumps like I'm thunder and lightning. Ain't no way you breaking me, kid. I'm hard as nails. Plus I keep it on lock like I'm part of the jail. I'm slaughtering stale competition. I got the whole block wishing they could run with my division. They go on fishing with no bait kitchen.
And introducing the challenger, weighing in at 226 pounds, Y2J, Chris Jericho.
It's taken a long time for Chris Jericho to get here, but it was worth the wait. He beat Jeff Hardy. Then he went through Orton, Kennedy, and Shawn Michaels to earn this chance at facing John Cena for the WWE Championship.
He saw that one coming. Oh, what an elbow drop.
And there's the cover.
His opponent telegraphed that one.
A swift hit to the opponent.
He's dishing out the damage with the knee.
A stiff shot with the elbow. He crushes his opponent with that splash. Those ominous messages that keep haunting Jericho must be in the back of his mind during this matchup.
Well, he better keep those messages out of his mind if he hopes to beat the WWE Champion, John Cena.
Oh my Lord, that's just sheer force and power.
He isn't fooling around here. Here's the code breaker.
And here's the pin.
1, 2.
He was a split second away from a 3 count. Excellent counter. What ring presence. And the sound of human flesh on the ground echoes around the arena. This is a historic night that's only becoming more momentous with each passing match. Tonight, the winner of the Royal Rumble was none other than the Phenom himself, The Undertaker.
Wow, and what a rumble that was. The dead man out. Code breaker. Good night. There's the pin. 1, 2.
He almost got the 3 count, but almost doesn't count. A sharp kick wearing down his opponent. Come on! What a dirty move!
If Chris Jericho beats John Cena tonight, it'll be a short, bittersweet victory. Wham!
What a cold break! Oh no! That last shot busted him wide open. This could be a pinfall.
1, 2. He almost had the 3 count right there, JR.
Don't look at me. They kicked out. Ah, come on. Put it down.
Well, like it or not, this one's over. What a horrible end to an otherwise great broadcast. The nerve of that masked assailant. Coming off an unbelievable Royal Rumble, ladies and gentlemen. But thanks to some masked vigilante, the main event was grueling.
Someone really didn't want Jericho to win the WWE Championship.
I'll bet he'll have something to say about it tonight.
Some people consider me a victim of what happened at the Royal Rumble. But the real victim is whoever did this. The message you sent was easy to decipher. You didn't want me to be WWE champion. My doctor tells me I should be at home resting, but I'm here to give you a code of your own. I will get you.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Maybe you should listen to your doctor's advice, Chris. I assure you, the WWE office is conducting a thorough investigation.
Well, I feel a whole lot better about things, Shane. All the same, I'm gonna handle this on my own.
I guess you didn't hear me, so I'll repeat myself. I'm demanding that you go home and get some rest. Fine, you're so determined to stay in the ring, you have a match right now. In fact, make it a no disqualification match.
Chris Jericho is clearly at a disadvantage in this contest. Shane McMahon showing no respect or consideration.
That was like 2 7/8, JR.
It seems he's out to win by any means necessary. What impact from the knee?
Oh, did you see that?
He dropped the elbow. And there's the elbow. He almost took his opponent's head off with that lariat.
There's the reversal. And there's the flying forearm.
And the self-proclaimed wrestling god, JBL's in a foul mood. Jericho with the code breaker.
He could pin him right here, JR.
1, 2.
He was a split second away from a 3 count. A stiff shot with the elbow. What a fierce kick. There's a fundamental move. Jericho can't be happy about this contest against JBL. Facing a competitor. Win! What a cold break. The question on everyone's mind, especially Jericho. And now a pin. This could be it. Oh my, he's bleeding.
3.
That's an unfortunate.
That's it. The match is over. Shane McMahon sure doesn't show Chris Jericho any sympathy.
The man has a right to know who's messing around with him. Shane should respect that.
If you're a McMahon, you don't need to do the respecting. You're respected.
Back with you for Monday Night Raw. The confrontation between Shane McMahon and Chris Jericho last week proves that some battles don't happen between bells.
There's another battle going on away from the ring, JR. The Diva Search contest. The finalists were announced this morning, and I've already voted for my favorite on WWE.com 24 times.
I wonder just how often you have to replace your match key.
These are my top suspects. I don't care who I upset. The WWE Championship means everything to me, and the Masked Man cost me it. Who should I question first?
Here's your winner, Finlay.
You been wearing any costumes lately? Anything with a mask to cover up that face, maybe?
I don't like Halloween. Listen, Jericho, I had nothing to do with that. I'm in no hurry to mess with you again. I've stayed as far away from you as possible.
If I find out you're lying...
I'll turn in my shillelagh, but you won't. I'm totally innocent.
For once, I believe that guy. He's a liar, just not that good of a liar.
Chris Jericho. This is a pleasant surprise, I guess. I'm supposed to have an interview
Where
with...
were you during my championship match?
Getting ready for the Royal Rumble match. Maybe you heard. I lasted 42 minutes before The Undertaker eliminated me. I'm not too happy about that.
Sounds like you had time to get ready to screw me over before your number was called.
Listen. I'm the kind of guy who, if I want something, you know it when I'm in your face. So if you don't want a problem, you'll get out of my face.
I'm just trying to find out the truth.
The truth shall set you free, Mr. Jericho.
I'm not totally convinced HBK is innocent. There's gotta be a more solid suspect out there.
Get out of the way. I'm late, and I have a match tonight. Against you, even. Yeah, so? I'm from Green Bay, genius. It's cold there.
Well, I think things are heating up around here. See you in the ring.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, Mr. Kennedy and Randy Orton.
Turn up the gas, 'cause it can't be too loud. You know it's released.
Y2J, Chris Jericho. And the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
Tonight's match will be one of great ramifications. Can Y2J and HBK actually work well enough together after their volatile matches of late?
There may not be much love lost between Jericho and Michaels, but there is respect between the two.
A begrudging respect that will be put to the test as they face off against Randy Orton and Mr. Kennedy.
There's nothing fancy about that.
A simple move that sets up bigger things.
Well, it's certainly not the most technical of moves, but and it's been reversed.
A hard right hand, knocking his opponent down.
Oh, wow, what a moonsault!
And he strikes the opponent with a quick kick. A hard right hand, knocking his opponent down.
And a half. Oh, did you see that?
He drops the elbow.
I don't care how you feel about this superstar, JR. Nobody should have to go through this.
It's painful just watching it, King.
With the discovery of the mask in Kennedy's bag, one has to wonder if all of Chris Jericho's attention will be focused squarely on Kennedy.
Well, you better watch out for that snake Orton. And like it or not, HBK too. I mean, we still have no idea who's after Jericho.
Now that is just about the last position you want to find yourself in.
JR, if you can think of a worse one, I'd love to hear it, because I sure can't.
You hinted at HBK.
There's the code breaker.
And that's a stiff kick. A hard right hand, knocking his opponent down.
Working the fundamental.
We could be looking at a pinfall here, folks.
1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, it's over, JR.
What a main event. That was one slobber knocker of a battle.
Jericho and the Heartbreak Kid may have won, but it's their opponent who was recently named the new #1 contender.
Well, I don't know how the board came to that decision, but I do know we're out of time. Good night, folks.
That mask? Come on. He's definitely a prime suspect.
We're live for Raw. Chris Jericho has gone from #1 contender to private investigator. He's been questioning superstars right and left.
He's pretty good at it too, JR. He asked me how I was doing, and without thinking, I admitted I had an unpaid parking ticket.
We want to know who you, our fans, think the Masked Man really is. Vote on WWE.com.
That's assault, man. I should go and tell...
Don't talk. Listen. The Masked Man wears camo, and I know all about your military past, Randy. And knowing you, you'll take any shortcut to become WWE champion.
Shane already cleared me of any suspicion. I am clean. You've got nothing on me.
Jericho, I've got some good news for you. My people have zeroed in on someone without an alibi. Sounds suspicious to me. Go meet him in the ring now. Oh, and you're welcome.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, weighing in at 226 pounds, Y2J, Chris Jericho. The opponent from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 350 pounds, Umaga.
Umaga? Come on! There's no way the Samoan bulldozer was that Masked Man!
Umaga wearing a mask is like putting a wig on a bulldozer. No matter how hard you try to disguise it, it's still a bulldozer. And he goes for the neck breaker. The momentum is all with that man right now.
Shane O'Mac is really doing a number on Chris Jericho. What kind of mind games is Shane trying to pull here?
If the physical punishment Jericho's put himself through isn't enough, The mental challenges to get himself up for these matches really must be taking a terrible toll.
Codebreaker! Good night!
I frankly don't see how facing Umaga gets Chris Jericho any closer.
I don't know if his opponent has what it takes to kick out.
There's the kick out. I thought that was it for sure.
Doing my job.
Come on! What a dirty move! Oh! His back lands right across the opponent from that senton.
Oh, that elbow's gotta hurt.
Jericho's been taking it to Umaga, but he has a burning question. Who is this masked man? And when and where? When? What a code breaker!
Look at that! He's busted wide open! He's going for the pin!
You can't question the heart of any WWE superstar. But there comes a point where you're just not able to physically continue.
A vicious stomp.
Just listen to his body crash into the ground.
He's sizing up his opponent.
Here's the codebreaker!
Looks like he's trying for a pin here.
2, 3! And that's all she wrote, JR. It's over.
Umaga fitting into the masked man's outfit. Not bloody likely.
He used a mirror to disguise his size, JR.
More like Shane O'Mac is messing with Jericho. It wouldn't be the first time.
He had no good answers for me. That scum is definitely still a prime suspect.
Thank you for joining us on Raw. Chris Jericho continues his sleuthing way. Online voters have their own ideas who the prime suspect is.
I'm not going to say who I voted for, but I will say I think the WWE fans are on the wrong track.
Well, we don't have all the facts in yet, so it's all speculation. Maybe we'll find out more tonight.
What the? Oh, it's you, Jericho. What do you want?
I want to know why I shouldn't consider you my prime suspect as the masked man.
Jericho, I'm going to say this slowly. I am here to help you. I wasn't even at the Rumble. I was as surprised as you were when that code junk played. Now don't even question me again, or the next code you'll see will be, you're fired.
There's something Shane isn't telling me, but I didn't actually see him on that night.
Hey, Chris. How are you feeling, man?
I'd feel a lot better if you told me where you were during my title match at the Royal Rumble.
I was watching the match on a monitor. Cheering for you, by the way. You don't think I had something to do with this, do you?
At this point, everyone from the president to your grandmother are suspects.
Jericho, if I didn't know any better, I think you were conducting your own investigation. No, that can't be it. You must just be exchanging good luck wishes with your opponent, who you're facing tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, from Denver, North Carolina, weighing in at 225 pounds, Jeff Hardy. The opponent, weighing in at 226 pounds, Y2J, Chris Jericho.
It's easy to see that Shane McMahon's forced this match upon Chris Jericho and Jeff Hardy. It's obvious both men know each other so well that this will not only be a physically strenuous, but also mentally challenging. He catches his opponent with an elbow. He almost took his opponent's head off with that lariat. Knowing Chris Jericho like I do, I can tell you this. He must be extremely anxious to find out the identity of that masked assailant. But like the rest of us, he'll just have to wait and focus in on the job at hand.
When Y2J finally gets his hands on whoever's behind this, the fireworks are gonna fly.
Here's the pin! Could this be it?
1, 2. There's the kick out. I thought that was it for sure. Oh! His back lands right across the opponent from that senton. A bulldog, smashing the opponent's skull into the ground. And the gall, the unmitigated gall of that masked man just standing there, staring into the ring.
The submission is locked in. This could be huge.
Oh my gosh, JR! You can't go long without tapping out to this.
Good night. That'll put you out for the count.
If anything positive came out of this match, it's that Chris Jericho...
What a submission hold! Could this be a tap out?
He doesn't seem to be too concerned about his opponent, JR.
And he goes for the neck breaker.
We all know what's coming next. And now a pin. This could be it.
2. Leave the referee to me.
Like it or not, that was effective.
Here we go, JR. His fans are on their feet. Man, that was a vicious elbow drop. Uh-oh. I think he's looking to finish off his opponent. I don't know if his opponent has what it takes to kick out.
2. I'm just doing my job here.
And it's been reversed. A textbook suplex. What a fierce kick.
Are you kidding me? He's a 3 count away from a pinfall.
1, 2.
He almost got the 3 count, but almost doesn't count. A striking elbow staggering the opponent. The Hurricane Rana, an incredible dive as he hits the senton.
I bet they could hear that one up in the rafters. Look out! Here it comes!
Looks like he's trying for a pin here.
2, 3.
Oh my gosh, JR! That's it! The match is over!
Jericho is leaving the ring in a hurry.
He's hot on the masked man's heels.
If I know one thing, I know it's not him.
Little JR, Jim Ross, and Jerry the King Lawler here in Boston, where the action promises to be exciting in Beantown.
I heard Chris Jericho is ready to expose the identity of the Masked Man.
The majority of fans think Mr. Kennedy did it, with 31% of the vote. Following closely was the Legend Killer with 29%.
There's going to be some fireworks no matter who Chris Jericho picks, especially since one of the top vote getters has a shot at the World Championship tonight.
I think this guy is the Masked Man, and I'm gonna call him out. For weeks now, someone has been trying to get under my skin like a rash. First with code, then with sneak attacks. Kennedy, I found the Masked Man's mask in your bag. You cost me the WWE Championship. And somehow you got your own little title shot tonight. If you think I'm gonna sit down for that, you better get that swelled head of yours checked. Get out here!
Here he comes.
But he's supposed to have a championship match tonight, JR. I hope Mr. Kennedy's got a strong jaw, because he may have bitten off more than he can chew.
If he thinks he can face Jericho.
Breaker! Good night!
As of late, Chris Jericho's been conducting his own investigation on the identity of the Masked Man. Maybe tonight, he finally hit a nerve with Kennedy.
Well, if Kennedy is the Masked Man, Jericho's going to be hitting a lot more than nerves. And there's the flying forearm!
And he strikes the opponent with a quick kick.
Oh, did you see that?
He drops the elbow.
Oh, man, what a neck breaker.
Excellent counter. What ring presence. He catches his opponent with an elbow.
He's intent on leaving a mark on the opponent.
What a kick that was. Look at this. Here it comes.
JR, think about this for a moment. Why else would Kennedy run out there if he wasn't the Masked Man?
But at the same time, King, what purpose does it serve for Kennedy to come down if he was Jericho's daughter? This assault is clearly a personal attack on Jericho.
Well, if Kennedy isn't the Masked Man, he's not making himself look innocent, that's for sure. Wham!
What a cold break.
I've got it, JR. Once Jericho pulls that mask off, he'll be staring straight into the face of Jeff Hardy.
What? Just a minute ago, you were convinced it was Kennedy. And now, out of nowhere, Hardy's the culprit.
Well, oh my gosh! He might make his opponent tap right here!
He's got that submission hold locked in. Somebody get in there and stop these two. Good God, Chris! Look behind you!
It looks like Jericho accused the wrong person.
And it cost him dearly. Not to mention ruining the main event at No Way Out.
I think there's going to be hell to pay all around.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Monday Night Raw. Last week, Chris Jericho's accusation threw a wrench in the championship match at No Way Out.
He thought he was doing the right thing, but so does a Black Widow spider.
Due to the interruption, Shane McMahon has declared there will be a WWE Championship match tonight. John Cena and Randy Orton will go at it live.
What an announcement! I'm sure Jericho isn't going to be happy.
Take the night off, Chris. Because of your little stunt, I had to do damage control, and I'm in no mood for more antics.
The following contest is for the W.
Is that? What on earth is Chris Jericho doing out here?
He must want his revenge on Orton. Coming after him during a WWE champion. I don't believe it! The match is over!
Just got the WWE champion disqualified.
He may have made an enemy in Cena, and that's not someone you want mad at you.
Welcome to another exciting night of Raw. The bad blood between Jericho and Cena is starting to boil over.
John Cena seemed pretty upset about last week's disqualification. He's not one to forgive and forget.
I'd bet dollars to chicken fried steak that these two are going to butt heads soon.
Raw is certifiably out of control, ladies and gentlemen. People are interfering left and right. We got some guy running around in camouflage. But this isn't the desert or the jungle. We can see you. But he didn't mess with my match last week. No, that was you, Chris Jericho. I want you out here right now.
You're so vain, Cena. What I did last week didn't involve you, Junior. I lost my chance to be WWE champion, and I'm just trying to make things right.
If it involves the WWE Championship, it does involve me. When you get involved in my matches, it involves me. Seems like you like getting involved in my business. Well, if you want some, Come get some.
That sounds like a great idea. John Cena versus Chris Jericho tonight in a non-title match.
We've got ourselves a blockbuster of a main event, folks.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, the WWE Champion, John Cena.
Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. It's the franchise where I'm shining now. You can't see me, my time is now. In case you forgot or fell off, I'm still hot, knock your shell off. My money stacked fat, plus I can't turn the swell off. The franchise doing big business, I live this, it's automatic. I win this, so you hear those horns, you finish. A soldier, and I stay under you fighting. Plus I'm storming on these chumps like I'm thunder and lightning. Ain't no way you breaking me, kid, I'm hard as nails. Plus I keep it on lock like I'm part of the jail. I'm slaughtering stale competition. I got the whole block wishing they could run with my division, but they go on fishing with no bait kitchen.
And the opponent, weighing in at 226 pounds, Y2J, Chris Jericho.
John Cena and Chris Jericho briefly faced off against each other at the Royal Rumble until the unfortunate run-in by the Masked Man. But now it's just the two of them, mano a mano. The Senton connects.
And there's the flying forearm.
And he strikes the opponent with a quick kick. What a devastating neck break. A flying forearm, sending the opponent crashing down to the ground.
He hits his opponent with the elbow.
Whoever that masked man is, he's been a thorn.
Here's the code breaker.
Watch out! He reversed it!
What a punch!
He catches his opponent with an elbow.
And there's the takedown. I'd hate to be on the receiving end of this.
Here's the cover, JR! He almost had the 3 count right there, JR!
He's intent on leaving a mark on the opponent.
And he goes for the neck breaker.
Look out! Here it wham!
What a cold break! We knew these superstars weren't going to be easy on each other, but this is too much.
There's the drop kick.
He's got that submission hold locked in. And there he goes. The submission is locked in.
I think the end is near, JR. This can't go on much longer.
An incredible dive as he hits the senton. By God, folks, that's some impact.
Here's what the fans... Codebreaker!
Good night.
One.
A count of two, and the referee's hand was coming down for the 3.
And he lights up his opponent's chest with that chop.
There's the pin.
Powerful belly-to-belly suplex.
Just listen to his body crash into the ground. His opponent's groggy. Here it comes.
And now a pin. This could be it. He was a split second away from a 3 count.
He takes his opponent down with a flying forearm.
He's really cranking up the pressure on that hold, JR.
He sure is. There's no doubt he's looking for the submission right here.
A sharp, crisp elbow drop.
Oh, that elbow's gotta hurt.
Jericho with the codebreaker. What a fierce kick. And he hits the neck breaker.
He may get the 3 count here.
1, 2.
He almost got the 3 count, but almost doesn't count.
And he strikes with the elbow. I don't know if everyone's going to be happy about it, but that's the match.
Jericho is finally getting to punish the man who's cost him.
Am I seeing double?
I can't believe it, King. There are 2 of them. Mercifully, the WWE Champion stopped this assault.
But the danger is double, JR. 2 masked men.
fan and superstar.
There sure is, JR. The Diva Search contest is down to two lovely ladies. Both have their final plea for votes online, but let me tell you, Kate really wants my vote, and it shows.
King, you could go into a diner after crawling through the desert and still find time to Google the waitress.
I'm done hiding from you, Jericho. I'll whip you in front of everybody right now.
Oh no! Chris Jericho is victimized again!
To finish the job.
I think things are only going to get worse here, JR.
Jericho is saved by John Cena yet again. What a relief!
I guess the mystery is over. I know Mr. Kennedy and Randy Orton roughed you up pretty good. But I got us a tag match against those newly unmasked thugs tonight. Revenge is the best medicine, right?
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, Mr. Kennedy and Randy Orton. Y2J, Chris Jericho. And the WWE Champion, John Cena.
After weeks of speculation, we finally have our answer. The masked man was actually masked men. The treacherous Kennedy and Randy Orton are both culprits.
I told you, JR, it was Kennedy and Orton.
And there
goes. The submission is locked in.
He takes his opponent down with a flying forearm.
He hits his opponent with the elbow.
Orton nailed Jericho earlier with that heavy pipe, and the effects of that blow are still evident.
I don't know, JR. Jericho's in serious trouble. Just listen to his body crash into the ground.
We all know what's coming.
There's the code breaker.
If it wasn't for John Cena, Chris Jericho wouldn't be getting this shot.
Hey, if it wasn't for Cena, Chris might have found himself in the hospital.
And that's the match.
Without the mask on, those two don't seem so tough.
I wouldn't say that, King. It was a very competitive match, but I'm sure this war is far from over. Good night, everybody. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, with WrestleMania less than a week away, the WWE Board has announced its main event. It will be...
You always get to announce things, JR. Let me do it.
Okay, Jerry, go ahead.
It will be John Cena, Mr. Kennedy, Chris Jericho, and Randy Orton in a fatal four-way for the WWE Championship. It should be great.
Jericho, I've had your number for months now. I don't need a mask to smack the snot out of you tonight. It'll be just as easy to beat you as myself, as Mr. Kennedy!
I don't think I've ever been a part of a main event with this much animosity, intensity, and fury involved. As my partner said earlier, the main event for WrestleMania will be a fatal four-way match with Randy Orton, Mr. Kennedy, Chris Jericho, and the WWE Champ.
A classic. This one they'll talk about long after we're gone.
He's got that submission hold locked in.
I don't care how tough you are, JR. No one can take this kind of pain for long.
You're absolutely right, King. We've seen many superstars tap out to this very hold.
Ouch! Now there's a move that'll take the fight right out of you, JR.
A textbook reversal there.
He takes his opponent down with a flying forearm. Winning this contest tonight won't give the winner a major advantage going into WrestleMania. But no one wants to have the mental burden of knowing they came up short in their last outing.
That's right, JR. No one wants to enter WrestleMania with any doubts in the back of their heads. He's intent on leaving a mark on the opponent.
And he hits the neck breaker. He could put his opponent away. Wham! What a code break. Randy Orton and Mr. Kennedy are two of the most snake-like individuals I've ever had the displeasure of seeing wrestle. For 3 months, they've haunted Chris Jericho. But in 6 days, Jericho will have his shot at revenge.
And there he goes. The submission is locked in.
Oh my gosh, he might make his opponent tap right here.
What a devastating neck break. Good Lord. Jericho's on a mission tonight.
Codebreaker. Good night. Look at that. He's bleeding like a stuck pig. Here's the pin. Could this be it?
1, 2, 3. The referee has called for the bell. That's it.
That's enough! So it appears WrestleMania has come early this year. If you guys want to beat the crap out of each other, then so be it. The fatal four-way match at WrestleMania for the WWE Championship will now be held under Extreme Rules.
I didn't think the WrestleMania main event could get any more intense, JR. I was wrong.
Ladies and gentlemen, WrestleMania! Good old JR Jim Ross and my Hall of Fame partner Jerry the King Lawler here at the flagship event for WWE.
I don't think I've ever been so excited about a WrestleMania.
Tonight, 4 men will compete for the WWE Championship in an Extreme Rules match.
That means just about anything goes. It's anyone's match to win.
Let's take a look back at how this conflict came to a head. Chris Jericho became the #1 contender for Cena's WWE Championship. The title match was interrupted by a masked man. Jericho went on a mission to find out the identity of the assailant, eventually accusing Mr. Kennedy. But Jericho was only half right, as there were 2 masked men, who turned out to be Orton and Kennedy. Who will win the 4-man Extreme Rules Showdown? We're going to find out tonight.
Bro, I thought we were done with that masked stuff, man.
This mask stuff is pretty fun. I see why you did it. See you out there, Junior.
I know you and I have united a little bit to fight mutual enemies, but that's over. Tonight, you're just another enemy in my way.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds, Randy Orton.
Chills in your religion, all designed to keep you safe. But when rules start getting broken, you start questioning your faith. I have a voice that is my savior, hates to love and loves to hate. I have a voice that has the knowledge and the power to your fate. I hear voices crying, I see heroes dying, I taste blood that's trying, I feel tension rising. I hear voices in my head, they counsel me, they understand, they talk to me, they talk to me. They tell me things that I will do, they show me things I'll do to you, they talk to me. They talk to me!
Mr. Kennedy!
Now that I have everybody's attention, I would just like to remind you that I weigh in tonight at 246 pounds. I hail from Green Bay, Wisconsin, Mr. Kennedy! Kennedy!
And the opponent, the WWE Champion, John Cena.
Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. It's the franchise where I'm shining now. You can't see me, my time is now. In case you forgot or fell off, I'm still hot, knock your shell off. My money stacked fat, plus I can't turn the swell off. The franchise doing big business, I live this, it's automatic. I win this, so you hear those horns, you finish. A soldier, and I stay under you fighting. Plus I'm storming on you chumps like I'm thunder and lightning. Ain't no way you breaking me, kid, I'm hard as nails. Plus I keep it on lock like I'm part of the jail. I'm slaughtering stale competition. I got the whole block mission. They can run with my division, but they go on fishing with no bait kitchen.
And the opponent, weighing in at 226 pounds, Y2J, Chris Jericho. Jericho.
And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, in a match of such monumental magnitude, it will be hard to register on the Richter scale. Tonight, in an Extreme Rules Fatal 4-Way, the WWE Championship is at stake. Randy Orton, Mr. Kennedy, Chris Jericho, and John Cena.
And this one's not gonna be pretty. No elimination, no rules, no mercy. Shining example of teamwork as they hit the double team.
What a hellacious impact!
He's intent on leaving a mark on the opponent.
Look at this!
There's the code breaker!
Flat on your back with your shoulders on the mat is no place. That was so close to 3 he could taste it.
What a kick that was!
Good grief! I don't care how tough you are. A chair shot is a chair shot.
In recent weeks, John Cena and Chris Jericho have worked in tandem.
Code breaker! Good night!
There's the pin!
1, 2. Is that? No, only 2. He's not going to get the 3 count without doing some more damage first.
And he hits the neck breaker. An incredible dive as he hits the senton.
He hits his opponent with the elbow.
That'll rearrange your facial features for sure, JR.
Oh, and he knocks him down with a tackle.
A hard right hand, knocking his opponent down. There's no more sneak attacks or tricks. Orton and Kennedy are out of mind games. Now it's time for them to face the music.
And Chris Jericho's going to be conducting a symphony of destruction.
And he strikes the opponent with a quick kick. He strikes his opponent with a swift flying forearm.
There's all.
He may get the 3 count here.
1. No trouble kicking out of that one.
That was one vicious neck breaker.
Oh, his back lands right across the opponent from that senton.
Just listen to his body crash into the ground.
Here's what the fans
win. What a code break. Chris Jericho has endured 3 months of hell to get here tonight.
There's the pin.
Lord Almighty, what a main event. All 4 men have gone past the limit of human endurance. How much more punishment can they dish out?
How much can they dish out? How much can they sustain? Each man's given everything.
And now a pin. This could be it.
A vicious stomp.
And there's the flying forearm. How
I'll tell you, JR, it's rough to get to a point in a match where you want to keep going, but you just don't have anything left. And I think that's what's happening here. He's going in for the kill.
Jericho with the code breaker. I don't know if he's even going to be able to finish this match with a gusher like that. What a wicked neck breaker. He catches his opponent with an elbow. And he goes for the neck breaker.
Ouch! That's going to leave a mark, JR.
Man, that must feel like running into a wall. A striking elbow staggering the opponent. The kick connects. What a crushing pace. The referee had better get in there and take a look at that. We may need to stop this match. It's the walls of Jericho. And that's Y2J has slapped on the walls of Jericho.
And he made the most of it with that DDT.
Bulldog headlock, driving the opponent face first to the floor.
Oh, look out! Look out! Look out! Just listen to his body crash into the ground.
And he hits the neck breaker. And can you believe that impact? He takes his opponent down with a flying forearm.
Look out! Here it comes!
Are you kidding me?
A stiff shot with the elbow.
That was an impressive suplex.
A bulldog smashing the opponent's skull into the ground.
He isn't fooling around here.
There's the code breaker.
A flying forearm, sending the opponent crashing down to the ground.
I don't know if his opponent has what it takes to kick out.
2, 3, and there it is. That's the match.
Jericho is WWE Champion!
What a road to Wrestlemania he had. But I'm sure this result makes it all worthwhile.
It looks like those two aren't finished yet.
Chris Jericho simply won't be denied on this night.
That was a close one, JR.
We're out of time here, where Chris Jericho is our new WWE champion.